Welcome to the Properties to Profit podcast. I'm Michael, your host. Excited to share with you my journey from a six-figure job to building a successful real estate business. Each episode will explore various aspects of real estate investing, from wholesaling and flipping to managing rentals. I'll share the lessons and insights I've gained, aiming to help you avoid mistakes and achieve your financial goals. Expect guest experts, valuable tips, and practical advice to guide you on your own real estate journey. Thank you for tuning in. If you find any value in this podcast, please subscribe, share, and follow me on social media. Let's turn properties into profits together. All right, guys, today we are going to talk about what's going on in the Columbus housing market. September numbers just got released, and we're going to talk about what's going on. So we have rising sales activity, growing in inventory, and we have some small price adjustments. So let's talk about this. Closed sales were up nearly 8% year over year, while inventory jumped 21%. That's a big number. This is kind of signaling that buyers and investors have more options, right? If inventory is up, that means we just have more options, and it's key shift from last year's numbers. And last year they were up, and obviously back in 23, we know the market was really, really, really tight. Prices are up. The median sales price is up. Average sales price is down just a little bit. I think this is the first month that's happened year over year anyway. Price per square foot's up to 207, so 1.4%. Prices are stabilizing. They're not dropping drastically. This is across the broader Columbus metro market, though. You'll see some pockets are really getting hammered in Columbus, and this is Columbus because there are some national markets that are getting hammered. So this is just saying buyers are resistant to paying these prices, and sellers are starting to adjust expectations as we see those numbers start to come down a little bit. For investors, this means there's some potential for some good deals out there if you're looking, right? It means the market's returning back to a balanced market. You're seeing listings having multiple price drops. Means that there's an ability to negotiate. And especially if you can close quickly or offer cash. Activity. Closed sales is up 8%. And so that's interesting. Closed sales is up. Average sales price is down. In contract, we're almost year over year the same. And then new listings is up 5.8%. Sales are growing while contracts are flat, meaning buyers are closing more deals from the existing pipeline and not necessarily expanding it. That's a sign of follow through. And that's a good sign for buyer confidence is what this means. So they may be thinking that this may be a bottom, right? I don't know, but we'll have to see. Keep an eye on that. If rates start to come down, this will be a good sign, and you'll probably start to see contracts up even more. For investors, look for the properties that have been on the market for 30 plus days and maybe use that as a negotiation point to maybe get a better deal. Inventory is up to 5,815 homes in the Columbus metro market, which is up 21% year over year. Month supply, we're up to 2.3. That's up 15% year over year. Days on market's 30 days now. We're up 20% year over year. We're selling at 96.5 of list price, which is down 1% from last year. Means it's pretty balanced right now. Like nothing to be concerned about now with things we're selling in a day. I think people are concerned about. All this means is sellers are open to negotiating. You have leverage if you're a buyer. And if you're a seller, if someone's close to your price, you should probably consider taking it. There's not a good chance that someone's going to come in higher. Just remember, distress and motivation are always there. Always be looking for those. Single families up while condos are too. Condos year over year sales are up almost 20% versus single family sales up 7.2%. I think you're seeing that condos are significantly growing faster because price points cheaper, less maintenance, and easier for the affordability when a lot of people are getting hard in the pockets. For investors, this might be a good opportunity. Prices are coming down a little bit, gives you room for negotiation, but be cautious because we don't know if prices can continue down. My bet is through the next 3 or 4 months, you'll see prices continue downward, especially if these rate drops continue. This is now October. We're expecting another rate drop in October and potentially another one in December. could build some fear in the market. For buy and hold investors, I think now's a great time. We don't know if this is the bottom. We don't know if it's coming 3 to 6 months, but you're actually not worried about that. Buy the house. If it cash flows a little bit, you're good to go. I bet you'll be fine in 10 years. You'll look back and be like, I wish I would have bought 100 of these. And so appreciation may not be there today, may not be there for 6, 9, 12, 24 months, but it will be there in 10 years. We all know that in Columbus, Ohio. Now, wholesalers, you need to understand buyers' deals are sitting on the market, which means their costs are going to be more expensive. So if you're wholesaling deals, make sure you're budgeting 6, 7, 8 months of holding costs, construction plus days on market. Flips are seemingly sitting a little bit longer than houses that someone lives in. Keep that in mind. And price drops are happening. So some investors might price that in as well. Now let's talk about the bigger picture. We are outperforming most U.S. markets. Sales are up 2%, median price up, inventory is up. Yes, there are some good things, but it signals that we're overall healthy. We are one of the few markets that sees all of that. A lot of markets are flat, are down. So this is a positive thing to be here in Columbus, Ohio. It stands out for all the growth that we have coming, and it only seems to be continuing. We're buying around airports because we believe all the growth is going to lead to a lot of potential around airports. Now, let's see what happens, and we'll keep you in tune. I want to make sure I launch one of these every month. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts.
Thank you for listening to the Properties for Profit podcast. I hope you found today's episode valuable. If you enjoy the show, please subscribe and share it with others who might benefit. Follow me on social media for more updates and tips. Until next time, keep turning properties into profits.